Wonder why they cannot escape me. Wonder why some goofy nigga on the internet richer than them with brace teeth. Fuck with you, I'm gon' fuck it up. In the records, I fuck with my boss. Say you want me, then you out of love. Baby girl, you out of love. That social never in the club. Like a whore, invite me to the club. Put your sexy dough in the truck.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? And no, it's not 3 intros. This is just me updating y'all, cause I be gone for a long time. I be like gone for like months on end, and then I just come back, pop up, wham. I keep doing that, but it's hard for me to like say I'm gonna come back and stay this time, cause I said that in the past, and look what happened. Go look at my vids. It's 4 months up without uploading, 2 months without uploading. I don't know, but I do want to, I'ma always come back. I try to update y'all on whatever I'm doing or what game I'm playing. And at the moment, I've been playing a lot of Warzone, and as I've been playing, I'm on lockdown quads right now. I've been playing this trying to just go for kills and shit, since I'm a TDM player at heart. But as I've been playing this, I've been noticing like a lot of fake movement niggas. I'm gonna make a compilation on that next. But it's been a lot of fake movement people. I guess they've been seeing like too many TikToks and shit. So I want to put y'all on some of like the basics of movement, or like some of the intermediate shit, but enough to make y'all like better at the game. Enough to get y'all breaking cams and shit. Oh, forgot to mention real quick, I'm gonna give y'all a class at the end too. Alright, to start y'all off right, I'm gonna go straight to my settings, so y'all can know how I'm doing what I'm doing, or if you want to have some like decent settings to start off with, I'd advise this for you. Alright, to start off, I am a controller player, of course. I don't play keyboard and mouse on this game. For this might look weird to a lot of people, R1 to like change stance, like crouch, slide, and dive and all that. But I use like a regular PS5 controller. I don't use like any paddles. I don't use like any type of, I don't use claw grip or anything. Well, I do use like a weird claw grip. It's not like one that hurts your fingers though, or it ain't gonna give you carpal tunnel. I just hold my R1 button with my index finger, and I shoot like with my R2. I use that with my middle finger. So for me personally, I always been using like stick to move, like ever since they added that. And stick to move, as you know, is just you jump with your right stick, or it might be left stick. I honestly forgot, but I know you jump with one of the sticks and you melee with X or some shit. So I just took that. I jump on my right stick, I melee with X. I feel like it's easier for me to jump and look around with the same stick, since I'm not claw technically. And I crouch with my R1. Like I said, I like play with both my fingers on the R1 and R2. That way it's easier for me to press both at the same time. And it might take some getting used to at first, but it's real simple after that. Like after like not even a week probably, you'll get used to it. Also, I throw my lethals with circle. I did that because like before throwing knives and all that, of course I'm gonna use throwing knives, but I used to use like sim testers and shit, and I wasn't throwing hella those. But even with throwing knives, you can like get used to pressing circle like real fast once you get it down. So it's real simple. Out of there, I got this off. I don't play flipped. I never liked flipped. It feel weird to me. Stick layout normal. I don't advise any of these. This is just trying to be different. Vibration off. If it was on, turn this to like 20 if you actually need it. Trigger effect off. That's when like you pressing your triggers and then like hold it back if you're on P5 controller, like fuck your aim up and all that. Dead zones. Me personally, I play with my left and right on as low as they can go. This probably need to go up to like 5 for me, because my controller is getting a little bit of drift. But 3 is Like I still want it like super responsive. And also for these two, the L2 and R2, I use L2 on a little higher dead zone than R2 because I don't want to, like, when you aim down it slows you down, of course, so like I don't want to accidentally like tap it a little bit and not aim while I'm running and like it fuck me up type shit. But for this I do want this instant, like as soon as I move my R2 button I want to be shooting somebody. And y'all might be wondering why this is not the same as this one, like why the right stick max is 100 and this one is left stick max is only 65. Basically you do this because if you out here, right, imagine your tac sprint, right? How do you test it? Oh, like this. This is your tac sprint, right? This is your left stick. To tac sprint in this game, you have to like press like you gotta hit that little threshold out there type shit. That's how you like activate the tac sprint. So like if you looking at it, I gotta move my stick very far to like even start tac sprinting, even though my tac sprint should be instant, right? What you do to handle that is some pros or whatever, some YouTubers, they'll tell you start off at like 90, 80, but I advise you start to like 65. What that do, right? Since my stick only stop right there, I'm not pressing it like, I don't have to move as far to attack sprint type shit. It comes out easier. You could probably even go down to like 40, 50. Yeah, 50 might, that might be too fast sometimes, but you can even go down to that if you like. But I stay with like 65 or 67. Out of there, I play 11, 8. I used to play like 13, 13, but I don't know. When I got a new controller, I had to break it in. It was feeling weird on 13, 13. Make sure these are on 1, 1 too. If you like just checking your controller settings, they might be like 1.20. For that, you gotta go to, you click the regular sense thing and go all the way up to custom, and it'll let you like change that. And make sure those are on 1 for you. Sensitivity multiplier, I don't touch any of this. Don't really need to. Vertical aim at is standard, all this. Tac sprints, I mean tac stance. I don't use tac stance at all, so this is useless. For this, you want to be on dynamic. A lot of the little movement TikTok people, the fake movement people, they tell you play on like linear or whatever, but you get the best of both with dynamic. And if you come from Fortnite like I do, you know linear is like, I think of it like linear is loose, exponential is like, well, in this game exponential would be standard, but it's like stiff, but it give you more aim assist. So if you want to have like loose and with aim assist, play on dynamic. Like if you want to have full freedom of your stick. This I play 1 gradual. Instant, I used to play instant on the old Warzone, but on this one gradual seem to give you like better locked on, better aim assist. I do play custom sensitivities per zoom with my settings, and these are those. If you want to copy those, you don't have to do this. I play aim assist on. This is, you can turn this off if you want. Sometimes this shit honestly be fucking me up, I'm not gonna lie. I play Black Ops aim assist type. You can play precision if you like newer on controller, I guess, or it's not as good as you think. Like precision helps you aim on even like more type shit. All of this assist off, and I don't play motion sensor, so these are like default. Automatic tac sprint, slide maintain sprint off, auto move forward off, single tap run. You don't want to have this on single tap sprint, my bad. You want to have it on run, because basically what this does is while you're like, even if we had this off, right, if I had this on automatic sprint type shit, while I'm sprinting, if I just tap it one time, I'm like, I full start tac sprinting instead. And what this do, I don't know why it should like, the run, this one should say tac sprint and this one should say run, because this is like what this is basically. It's weird. Just play with this on single tap run. For this, I use on. This help you like move fluidly. I could show you some clips of that probably. I'll probably include some. Automatic airborne mantle off hybrid. What this does, I'm gonna show y'all in the shooting range. Oops. What hybrid does, right? Everybody plays slide only. That's cool. You like tap it one time to slide, right? What hybrid does is it lets you dive and slide, and your slide's still instant. To dive, what you would do is, you see how I'm regularly sliding? To dive, I'ma hold my run button, like actually press it in, and press my slide button. I'm gonna get a dive. Might not like it at first, but it's very easy to get used to if you ask me. And it helps you like still be able to do both movement things. You know, dive, you could dive off roofs and all that stuff. Very important. You can also dive on to like certain ledges or surfaces to bounce and help you aim in faster. Like that. Back to the settings. I'll keep this on free, off. You can copy all this. None of this really matters too much. Oh, this you always want to have on prioritize interact. That make it to where you tap square to like open doors, open chests, pick up guns and stuff, and you hold square to reload. This is very important for like door plays and shit like that, zip plays, all that. Apply all. None of this really matter. Not too much. And that's it for my controller settings. We're gonna get into some of the gameplay mechanics. Alright, while this background lockdown gameplay going, I'm gonna try to give y'all some tips of the basic movement shit that I said to help y'all. And we're gonna start off with what I like to call disengaging and re-challenge. This goes in hand with like just re-challenge in general, playing off your environment, being smart about your plays basically. And what this means, I'm gonna put some clips up too so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But what this means is like, say you start a gunfight off at any disadvantage, whether it's getting shot first, they got a better angle, they with like they whole squad type shit. You don't want to hold that fight. You don't want to sit there and just shoot back hoping you luckily kill them over them killing you somehow. You already got the disadvantage. So what you want to do is you want to play off your environment. You can run behind walls, run behind any cover. You can get some shots off before you do all this, of course, but you want to like go back behind some cover and try to put yourself in a better position so you can approach that fight better. I'm gonna put a clip up there right now. Here I get shot in the back, and as you can see I don't shoot a single bullet back. Instead, watch what I do. I reach out and catch him off guard for a free kill. Here in this other clip, I do another reach out. You can even hear me in the clip saying,
like that, reach out
that's
like
how you
that.
reach out, because I was teaching my friend how to like approach fights better. And here goes another clip of me reach out, and notice in each of those I'm using my environment to like help me out instead of just trying to shoot back and 150-50. Another thing I want to talk about, which I already kind of touched bases on, is using the environment. And by environment, I don't necessarily mean just like the map, you know? I mean like the players themselves can be the environment, if it makes sense. I'll show you a clip of what I mean by that one, but you already know what I mean by like the map environment. Basically, you want to like use any cover. Like it could be a pillar, a table, a chair, as long as you can't shoot through it, of course. But like even if you can shoot through it, try to like move around it to where they miss you. I'm gonna put up some clips though so y'all can see what I mean, and I'll explain as the clips go. Here I notice a player as I'm reloading and I get caught off guard myself, but by using him as my environment, using him as like a pillar I can run around, look at that, I get a free kill. And then in this clip,
Always throwing thermites
on me. I use an actual pillar to kind of like use his cover against this guy and get the kill. Another few things I want to touch bases with you guys are door plays, stair plays, like zip plays, and I'm gonna pull up clips of those too, of course, but I just want to let you know, like, even though those were like more relevant on Vandale, you can definitely still pull all of those off on just as much. Probably not the zip plays as much because it's like 2 zip lines on this map, like 4 if I'm being for real, but like you can definitely pull out stair plays and door plays on Rebirth Island just as easy. And I'm gonna pull up clips, but basically door plays, when you getting shot or whatever, you might like go behind the door and close it behind you, and then like pop back out on them type shit. Stair plays, very simple actually. Like when somebody's like chasing you up some stairs, you want to try to get a little distance between y'all, then you could like slide back down the stairs, catch them off guard or whatever. You can even dive back down the stairs. And like zip plays, what that is basically when you going like, well, I'll explain that one later. Let me show y'all how the stair play and the door plays. Alright, right here I have my friend act like an enemy coming through a door, and as you can see, when he opens the door, it pushes it in front of me, so he has no idea I was behind him. You can get up and leave, but right here I use a dive to set myself up for a free kill, and I'm gonna replay it in fast motion too, so y'all can see. Easy kill. Right here I have him act like an enemy chasing me up a staircase, and as you can see, when I get up the stairs, I slide back down right behind him. Alright, that's okay, another little few things I want to talk to you guys about. Really simple things actually when you think about it. But hip firing, pre-firing, and selective targeting. Now selective targeting might not be like as common sense as it sounds to me, but that's because like I've been playing COD a lot of times, so like I know how to like pick who to shoot at first, if that makes sense. Basically with selective targeting, you want to like prioritize certain individuals to kill over others. For example, you fighting two people and one of them not really looking at you, like he's looking at you a little later than the other one. I want to shoot at the one that looked at me first, so I can get him out of the way first and have a better chance to fight the second guy. And I'm gonna show a clip of that example too actually, but yeah, using hip fire, I don't see people like hip firing enough. People aim in for everything when the gun literally has hip fire stats for a reason, so you can use hip fire. And half of the time with guns, even if your hip fire and say like you got a hella attachments and most of them take your hip fire accuracy down, the gun is still really viable as an option up close with like hip fire and shit. Even from far, like when you switching targets, I don't like aim like to each target. I like let go after I laser one, hip fire, and then like make my way over the second target. And then, see like right here, I didn't keep aiming in as I'm like switching targets. I'm hip firing as I'm like switching targets, and then I aim back in with my. But yeah, I'm gonna show. See, even right there, hip fire, even in the game. But I'm gonna show some clips of those too. I'm about to pull them up. Okay, here's some selective targeting examples. As you can see, I see the dude to the left, but he wasn't like really looking at me. So by the time I down his teammate who was looking at me,
Whole team.
go back to him and get a free kill and then get out of there.
Two more.
And here's just a hip fire clip. See how useful it is. Then here's an example of pre-firing. And this is me. I pick up a gun off spawn. Pre-firing coming angles where I know he could be coming or where he's already at, and I pick up a free kill right there. One last thing I want to talk about before I give you guys like my class and show them off or whatever. Just open area gunfights in general, how to approach those.
Sometimes let's simulate it like yeah out here, it's way in the open type shit. It sounds so crazy. But if I'm losing this gunfight, like he breaks my plates already, and I just broke his plate, what I want to do, you can switch weapons, you can keep the same weapon, you want to strafe side to side, however. You don't want to just stand here and keep trying to shoot him. Anything is better than just standing here and trying to shoot him. So what you want to do, like strafe real quick, just run side to side. Look how hard it is for me to track him when he's doing that. And they're going to be shooting a lot of bullets, they're going to waste their clip eventually. And the second they stop shooting, that's a free kill for you. Freest kill ever.
And thank you for watching the video through. If you have, right here I'm just showing off the SMG I was using along with the AR. I'm gonna also put screenshots of the class with all the attachments, so you can put that on if you want. As you can see, they both laser pretty good.